Hello and welcome back to Pinkymod. So in the last episode we explored the Twilight Islands, which was very interesting. And this episode I think we might fight the King Slime and maybe explore the Twilight Islands some more. Because in the last episode it turns out that we need a hook to explore the Twilight Islands because we got stuck because we didn't have a hook. Like literally we couldn't escape without recalling back. So I'm going to quickly craft the summon for King Slime, and then we should be able to fight. I just need to find a demon altar. Okay, so we have arrived at the corruption, and I haven't actually explored down here, probably because of all these devourers. But if we defeat it, I think we should be able to. We should be able to get some pretty decent stuff. We might even be able to mine this demonite. There we go. Slain. So let's see. Can we mine this? We cannot. Yeah, we're underground. You can only mine demonite if it's above ground with a bad pickaxe. So if I throw some bombs here, I should be able to get this. Yes, and a meteorite landed instantly. Okay, so now we have a musket. So that is a very good weapon. Should I break another one? Yeah, I'll break another one. I'll break another one and see if we can get anything good out of that. But maybe we can get the arms dealer to move in. That will make the King Slime fight very easy. The musket is actually overpowered. Oh, we can actually mine this demonite just with bombs. That is interesting. Actually, that's pretty good. We might be able to make some stuff out of demonite. There we go. And I'll just throw another bomb. There we go. Okay, what did we get? Another musket. Okay, that gives us another couple of bullets, but let's teleport him now. And see if we can craft anything with this demonite. Let's see, we have 6. So, we cannot craft anything. Okay. That's okay then. I'll quickly craft another insta-house. And slap it there. That didn't really work. Right, we'll quickly fix up this house and then we'll be good. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. I didn't actually craft the summon. Thought we were trying to do the all along. So that's annoying. I need to go back to the corruption now. But that is fine, because we need to wait for the arms dealer to move in anyway. Okay, we're back in the corruption, and now we can craft the slime crown. So, we could fight it now, although visibility wouldn't be the best. I'll quickly... okay, we do have enough torches to light the rest of the arena up. I think I'll do that quickly, and then we should be able to fight it. If we break this thing here. Okay, so I think we can begin the fight. Yeah, okay. Bam. King Slime has awoken. I didn't like not being able to see him because I don't know when he will teleport. Okay, we should be good now. Okay. This is going really well. I haven't taken a single hit, and he's already like a quarter down. Okay, that was the first hit. Yeah, I need to go back around him because the arena was too short. Okay. Oh, second. I shouldn't get hit again though for the rest of the fight. I don't think. Oh, I can just use my musket. Now this fight will be a piece of cake. Okay, this is really easy, as it always is, because it's King Slime. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into uncharted territory. Don't want to kill him in the water, because then all his drops will be gone. There we go. And he's been slain. And what is that? Drifting Dark. Actually, there's a lot of things over there. What is this? Mysterious coordinates. That is interesting. Okay, what's this? Drifting Dark. 13 melee damage, material. Overweight katana that appeared to be carried by a ninja, despite ninjas never traditionally using katanas. Then perhaps it is not his. That's a pretty interesting weapon. Okay, let's quickly open this. No way. We got both of what I wanted. So now I can just bounce around and hook and stuff. Okay, so that's perfect. I can bounce on this thing to death. There we go. So, what is this? Whoa! Attention whoever found this. Please come to those coordinates ASAP. There's no time to lose. I'll explain more when we meet in person. Find a boat or an equivalent and travel to the island. Depicted in this drawing. Oh, hang on. To the island depicted in this drawing. Apologies if this is a bit rude. Time is of the essence here. We have much to discuss. Okay. So I'll clip that road gel just in case we might need it. But let us give this to the person and go. I don't know. So I'll take this weapon. It looks actually pretty decent. It like swings pretty fast. It might be good for knocking enemies away if they're close up. And it looks sick. Okay. So let's put all that in there. Let's place down the King Slime trophy. And put the torch in here because I apparently forgot. And let us go. The quest. Oh my, how mysterious. These coordinates are very strange indeed. Wait, let me mark it out on my map. Here, it seems to point to some random insignificant place, but who knows? This is calling to adventure. My thanks. As promised, you can come along if you like. Just ask me when the time is right, and I'll take you there on my boat. So, I will go there, but I just need to quickly grab some ammo, but it appears there's some stuff. Okay, so all the regular stuff, but then there's 4 other things. So there's a shark cannon, so 39 ranged damage. It consumes rockets as ammo. I don't know how I'm going to get rockets, but even in death it's still trying to get an upper hand over its shark pals that became mini sharks. Interesting, so there's like a mini shark and a shark cannon. And then what's this? Calivea? I don't know how to pronounce it. But 12 range damage, very fast speed, a sharpshooting pistol utilized by lower ranking Rex agents, made of finest quality wood and hard polished silver. The agents took great pride in their work, and the tools they used to carry it out. Interesting. And what's this? Siamese field rifle. So, it has the same stats as the musket, except less crit chance, and stronger knockback. So, crude firearm, employed by the slime army, hastily cobbled together, it was ironically far superior to the polished guns of Terrarian armies during wartime, where quantity is needed more than quality. Okay, and what's this? Equipable, inspires aka forces others to follow you. Increases max minion and sentries by 1. Interesting, so I think for now, these are kind of expensive, yeah, so for now I'll just purchase probably like 4,000 ammo. There we go. So we just gotta go, bam, unlimited muscle boots. Okay, so let us travel. Okay, travel? Where was it? Here. No, here. Cathedral of the Moon. A seemingly insignificant island yet unmarked on my map, said to be the site of an old moon cathedral. I do not see any obvious adventures to be had there. Interesting, so let us travel, I guess. And as usual, we die. Yeah, he doesn't normally say anything new when we go to a new place, so already there's some stuff. Are these spikes? Yes, they're spikes. That did a lot of damage. Okay. So, there's a chest up there. Do we need to do parkour to get to it? I think so. I think I should be able to. And if I grab... Oh, hang on. So I need to like... Yeah, like that. And then we should be able to get to that chest. Let's see if there's anything. Bam. Okay. Ooh, some lore. Okay. Let's see. So, I'll read this now. I'll put a timestamp on the screen of where to skip to if you don't care about lore. But let us use this and read it. So, a note from the medium. It's been 8 years. 8 years since I came here. This place used to feel all eerie and stuff, but now it just feels like home. The view is truly splendid, and for once, it's good to settle down instead of being constantly on the move, finding new pilgrimages to go on and places to pray. I do miss them all though, despite the fact that we as devotees are not allowed to feel for anyone but our Moon Lord. Worshipping the Moon Lord is a bit suspicious. I wish I could tell the others that the age of the moon is over. In all honesty, I may be cast out as heretical, but that is the truth. Out there, I know the fate of the one we used to hold as supreme, butchered in a devious revolt that was ultimately of his own making, and now I can only look to the sunset and towards a, hopefully, better future. Those 5 are doing a real good job of what they're supposed to do, but of course, it's only a matter of time before their skills and teamwork are put to a true test. Till that day, I shall be praying to the deity I know has long since died. For them. Okay then. So, interesting. Can we mine this chest? We cannot? I thought not. So let's drop down here. Okay, so let us now explore this place. It looks very cool so far, like that wall. I feel like there's gonna be a boss fight here. It looks like those could be platforms to jump on, I don't know. But here we are in the Cathedral of the Moon. There's some tall bookshelves. Let's see, there's some benches, or pews maybe. Anything up here? We do have a hook. We can... That must be like an insignia. Or like a symbol or something. Who's this? The Medium! Greetings. So I guess you were the Terrarian who picked up the coordinates sent. In that case, I am pleased to meet you. Like I said, we have much to discuss. You can know me as the Medium, nothing more, nothing less. Now do not be startled by my appearance. It's something the robes of my former religion. That looks like the solar cultist robes that you can buy from the cloth there after you defeat the lunatic cultist, I think. You see, I was a lunar cultist. Well, maybe, I don't know. So, the times have changed since then, and now I follow no single deity. That is not my point now, though. The thing is, back when I was still with them, I was known to be a master clairvoyant. Yes, this was what earned me my title. Even after I, left them, I still practice my future reading skills. Yet in the recent ages, I've stumbled upon something startling on one of those trips to the far future. Indeed, it was a future where all was devastation. Mainland Terraria has been reduced to mountains of ashes, and the Paradox Islands, where you are from, are no more. The sky is choked with ash, the ground is radiated, and the only light is the endless streaking of green lightning. After a deep session of pondering, I managed to determine the source of this vision. It led me to this here very island. It appears that whatever is in that seal above us, is the source of all this. Oh, that must be in that symbol. Maybe? The thing was being kept behind a century-old magic spell. If we leave it alone for a few more centuries to come, who knows? That thing might break out. And if its releasal into the world what really causes such a catastrophe, then I thought that we should be doing something. Which is what led me to call out for help from others. I can't surmount this monolithic task by myself. I may be a proficient mage, but I am, after all, only a man. And this is why I called you. I know that something is different deep within you. I can't tell what, but I can sense it. So hear me out, alright? For the sake of Terraria, we need to do something about that seal. After further research, I realized that the seal is being kept behind by a few exceptionally powerful souls of beings in this land, the Great Souls. And thus I have but one favor to ask you. Please, so that Terraria will live another day. We have to find these great souls and break the seal ourselves before whatever is inside breaks out first. Look, I can explain. Perhaps by absorbing the additional power of the beings of great souls and the new equipment you can craft from their drops, you can become strong enough to challenge the seal being yourself. The seal's failure is inevitable, so better someone be here to fight back whatever comes out rather when the time finally comes. I don't know. If you do embark on this quest, then I implore you, here, for you, I crafted this with magics. If it can help you keep track of the great souls liberated. Good luck, my friend. Once again, I am sorry to trouble you. We all have our daily struggles, needs and wants. Yet I do hope that you can see the true importance of this mission. Until then, my friend. Okay, so, what is this? Quest item can be used to keep track of freed great souls in the current world. And freed great souls is none. So that's not the greatest. But what does this person's items do? Oh, okay, so that is fine. Let's explore the rest of this place. There's like a statue over there. I'll firstly check over here. Nothing here. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here. So what's this? Hang on. That is something interesting. I'm not sure what this is. I can't break it or anything. Oh wait. Unlock Law Codex. Okay, I think I'll explore the rest and then I'll read the law. So there might be one for all of these people maybe. Oh wait, hang on, that person must have been the Stardust person maybe? Hang on, I'll quickly check. No, that's a Stardust person. That's, I don't know what that person is, but this is Vortex, so that's Vortex. Not sure what that is. That is Nebula, I think. That's Stardust. I'll quickly unlock all these law codexes. So yeah, that is definitely Stardust. I'm not sure what this is though. Interesting. It might be the dark damage person from like the dark damage added in this mod. It might be that. I don't know. And then what's down here? Some more lore. And this. Holy. Now that is cool. What do we have to do here though? Do we do something? Some more lore. There's like lore everywhere. And this must be the solar place, but there's no one here. There's no statue. Has the statue come to life and moved away or something? Okay, so let's read the codexes. L. Okay. Wait. No way. In the previous episode, I was reading lore and I didn't know how to get to the second page. But it turns out you just have to scroll. I'm sad. So I'll see if all these codexes have a second page. Holy moly, that's a lot of lore. This might take some time to read all this. So I'll again put a timestamp on screen for you to skip ahead. First I'll read the bestiary entries. So this one, running slimes appear to be the cultivators of soul blossom seeds. Occasionally cracking open one will reveal some seeds ready to plant. And this one, never mind, apparently getting fire stuffed into you is actually a trend for demon eyes and a symbol of prestige. Okay. And none of the other ones, this one, Dem streams do not like you to call them Dem, even though it's in their name. One of my fellow travelers tried, and we never heard from him again. Okay. Let's read these. So, highly dangerous reptilian hunter that lurks in brackish waters, disguises itself as inanimate objects, remaining still enough to be seen as a moss-covered log, or even a clump of weeds, so as to strike at anything that approaches. Its favourite snacks include crabs, fish, birds, and terrarians. To better hunt its prey, the Venera has developed powerful arm plantings and a set of flippers which ensure that nothing in the land may escape it, although it is not above pursuing prey into land. That being said, one's best bet to survive a Venera attack is to still lure them onto land, as their movement is slightly more impaired there. Now let's read this one, the Forest Flutterer. Wait, juvenile of the Forest Flutterer, a nature elemental of sorts. They originate from an offshore location, but I do not know where. Somewhere steeped in magic, fire, and an excessive amount of soul blossom leaves. I think it is a legendary home island of the Dryads, but when the Dryads were still a large faction, they kept the place a secret. Now the most of the Dryads are gone, and those who survive would rather forget their past and the Goblin Revolution. The chances that I'll see that place is slim. So, it's kinda bad that I didn't realize how to scroll, but I guess I'll read the Imperial Slime Army first. So, unlike many other factions, the Slime Army did not have humble beginnings. In the mid 1.1.2s, wait, are all the updates like an error? Is this like the 1.1.2 update? That's actually a really interesting idea for like all the updates to be like a time in history. That's really cool. Okay, so in the mid 1.1.2s, King Manacracy V was about to step down, and with no sizable heir, a major reform had to be imposed on the Slime's hierarchical? Is that a word? Hierarchical system. Slimes have always been bound to a strict class-based hierarchy, which had been based on a slime's size. It may sound horrible, but remember, slimes have a different concept of freedom to us Terrarians. A election for a new ruler and system was held, and it was during then when Lord Pinkie seized power. Not only did she win the vote, but also the awe and interest of the other slimes, for no one had seen such a tiny pink slime before. Indeed, the new rarity-based hierarchy was perfect for this rare slime to come into spotlight. Before that, she would be considered a freak of nature. Oh yeah, because Pinkies are tiny. Interesting. Following that, the slimes had a brief civil war, which formed the basis of many of the slime army's relationships in the present day. In the end, Lord Pinkie's side, allied with the Underworld denizens, beat the opposition that had united with the Jungle faction. Assuming ultimate command, the slimes began a vast military campaign, unlike anything of the pacifist slime royal regimes. This saw the conquest and settlement of many new territories, of which our ancestors turned a blind eye to. In the end, it was too late, when Lord Pinkie finally unleashed the wrath of a new superpower on Hallowstone. For the first time, our ancestors were matched in combat, and the war that followed was known by many names. Our history textbooks called it the War on Meraki, while the slimes called it the Legend of Pinkie. Ultimately, the war ended in a draw. The ruling King of Hallowstone then was killed in a rash move, while Lord Pinkie surrendered after a siege brought the SACQ to its knees. By then, it was too late to undo the ideological afflictions Pinkie had done to slime society. The resistance of the Terrarians, if anything, made the slimes more patriotic, and as peace treaties were signed, Lord Pinkie still remained in power. She has been until the late 1.2s, where she stepped down from official positions and only ruled as ideological figurehead. I do not think a single slime has laid more of a mark on not only slime history, but the history of Terraria as a whole before. Today, Slime's Terrarian relationships are alright. No more wars, I hope, though the Jungle faction still hates the slimes with burning passion for their war crimes of literally annihilating a third of the Hornet population, and burning half the Great Jungle with flammable insectide, and the slime army... Wait, I think I'm missing from that. I think it's like too much text on one page, but that's okay. We'll just have to, I don't know. So the slime army is always characterized by its ultra nationalistic, almost fascist ideals. The slimes are a proud race. It's said that every slime is brought up in conditions that would make an adult Terrarian break. They routinely hold huge military parades to remind the world never to look down on armless blobs. Even then, the slimes still get jealous quite easily, and as a race, they have always yearned for arms. Like what? Even hornets have arms. Even fanatical lizards have arms. The slimes have to make do, and train themselves in alternate ways of using weapons. So if you law unwavering patriotism, military might, and a strange take on our world, you might just like the slime army. Okay, and then the core tenets of communism. I'm pretty sure it's communism, but with goblins, so communism. So on the next page, in a communist society, there shall be no inequality. Everyone is born equal, and everyone stays equal. As such, a communist shall be welcoming towards all seeking to join the society, even non-goblins. However, this does not mean not being weary of outsiders. Terrarians especially seem to have this incomprehensible problematic trait known as greed, accompanied by jealousy. This does not mean that they are not our equal in a communist society, rather that they may just cause more problems. As such, it is necessary for such individuals to make the contribution known as give up some rights, so as to benefit the community as a whole. In a communist society, there will be no tolerance of the slave drivers and their kind. It is the burden of the goblin to carry on the eternal struggle against the tree witch and her kind. That will end only with the eradication of all slavery and slavers, and following that, the establishment of a worldwide communist regime. The revolution never ends. To suggest otherwise is to suggest sympathy for the slaver witches, and that is forbidden. After all, suggesting for a world without revolution is suggesting to allow the slavers to continue, which in turn allows them to come back out one by one, and without the threat of revolution and associated justice, reinstitute their old ways and thus destroy the communist state. This cannot be allowed. So, if I guess correctly, I think the slaver witches are the dryads, which kind of makes sense. So I'll just check if there's any other things. Okay, so the next one is these mysterious things. So what's this? The royal servant. Legends speak of a hero of unparalleled loyalty who swore to follow his liege to the ends of the earth, and when the time arrived, he abandoned fortune and fame so that he may uphold his promise. And they ventured together to their final quest, where the man would fight to the very end with but a pistol. But this legend is for us alone, and so he goes unsung. And then this one, the Starward Traveller. Legends speak of a hero who would rise from destruction like a phoenix. He would find new earth where he once failed, and would go on to fight for the world with staff and summon. But this legend is for us alone, so he goes unsung. I guess that's the Stardust Man? The vengeful one. Legends speak of a hero who fell after seeking vengeance, and in his wake, his purity vanished and he walked the lonely road. But in what short life he had left, he hopes to do something greater, and so he learned to feel again. He takes on his last mission with scythe and dagger to greet an old friend. But this legend is for us alone, and so he goes unsung. That might be Melee? Maybe? Also, the Meaning Seeker. Legends speak of a heroine who sought greater power, and whom would find it when hope seemed lost, and where the end is nigh. Only then did she learn her true calling, and heed it with bow and spell. This legend is for us alone, and so she goes unsung. Either, range or magic. Oh, it says, warning to pilgrims. Pilgrim, take care not to worship with the being trapped. It is not like our gods, for it is utterly evil. It will not grant boons, nor be invoked. Pray to it only to keep it trapped, and no more. Our gods and everything beyond imprisoned it for a reason. Let their sacrifice not go in vain. Then this one, the Old Lord. Legends speak of a hero of royal blood, cast out and humiliated, finding a penitence only in one last journey. And in this journey, he finds the will to face himself again and to sacrifice his all, as a final gift to Terrarian kind. This legend is for us alone, and so they label him traitor. Interesting. Right, so that is the lore over. That took a very long time. But let us explore the rest of this place. We should be able to go up and explore over to this side. So let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of graves, not with any writing on them, but let's see. I can get over here, but I feel like I'm not supposed to. I'm just gonna explore and see if there's actually any structure or anything, or if it's just flat. I feel like it's just gonna be flat, yeah, probably. Okay, we have gotten back to the other side, and let's see what the traveling merchant is selling. Stalagmatic. TM. Can be fed almost all types of stone blocks to place stalagmites on stone blocks or their variants. Stalagmite place depends on the type of block underneath the targeted tile position, not the type of stone consumed. Proudly brought to you by Ambient Solutions Ltd. Okay, so that, I guess that's for building, because, yeah, I'm not going to buy that because I'm not much of a builder, but yeah. So, I guess that's where the medium lives, so we don't need to explore that, it's just some stuff. But okay, so I think we've explored most of this land. All of it, actually. We've got some lore, got a new NPC. But the next boss we need to fight is the Manifestation of Pinkie. So the Manifestation of Pinkie may also appear so as to hunt down those that killed a king slime. So it looks like it will spawn on its own, or we can summon it using some pink gel, but I'm not sure how we'll get that. But for now, let us return home. Oh, he's saying stuff. So, whoa! So you met some cool cultist dude who made you go on a quest to save the world. Wow! I would like none of this, but too bad. I'm now dragged into this cliched saga. No worries, I live for adventures, and this seems like an opportunity that, when capitalized on properly, can lead us to many new adventures. Though for the most part, you will have to be the one facing down the baddies. Oh, and I might go back and meet that cultist dude someday. He seems like an interesting fellow from what you said. Perhaps he has some adventurous tales of going on pilgrimages to isolated temples. But actually, I'm going to go back to the... I'm going to quickly travel to the Twilight Islands. So, I'm going to try and explore underground, because apparently there's lots of new enemies and stuff. So I'm going to go to I'll probably go to like around at the start of the trees, and then I'll dig down. Actually no, before that I'm going to explore the rest of the Twilight Islands, because there might be some more stuff on the other side. Ooh, so I was about to say that this place is useless. Like, not useless, but like there was just gonna be like regular generation. But it looks like there's like this weird deserted place. Okay, so maybe there'll be a structure here. Maybe it'll explain why this place is kind of dead. Okay, so I think I have arrived at the beach. Yes, we have. So maybe there isn't going to be a structure, but I'm just going to explore under the water. Okay, so there isn't anything here, but I think I'm going to dig down underneath this desert area. Because it seems like having its own enemies and stuff, like the fire ant, I feel like it's going to have something. And it can't just be a useless place just for decoration. Like, I feel like it's going to have something. Okay, so I'm going to dig down underneath this tree. And yes, we can break the blocks, but it takes quite a while. Oh, I need to block myself in. Oh, whoa. This is a wood type. Unrefined dry bark. How do we have a 101 damage weapon? I can like get that now pretty much. So that was a 101 damage weapon. It's only very slow speed. That's like the same speed as this. And it has vastly increased damage if one is standing still. Oh wait, never mind. It's only showing that because I'm standing still. Okay, it makes sense. So it doesn't actually do that much damage. It was just showing it doing that much damage because I was standing still. I was thinking this was like an insanely unbalanced weapon. But it's still pretty powerful, so I think I might actually have to check that out. Oh, and we've got a Luiafk root. Increases dark damage life regen by 3. So, it turns out there's like a hidden bar that is your dark damage life. And if it gets down to 0, then you start taking damage slowly. Okay, now I continue the long dig down. Ooh, we have discovered a cave system. So, there's a rune slime. Oh, and if I remember correctly, I can drop interesting accessories. And what's this? Rune chunk, a chunk of overgrown mineral, as sprawling with magic and power as those with plant growth and strange six-legged thing. Okay, so that can be used to craft a few things actually. And you can get like increased life regen with that thing. And it's like a summoner armor set. Whoa, there's a skeleton. This mob spawn rate is insane. There's a spiked jungle slime. What is going on? What is with these mobs? I don't understand. Oh, there's everything. There's everything. There's everything. No. There's a structure, but I don't want to die. I could drop a bomb maybe. That did not work. Okay, no, I mean drop a bomb. Okay, that worked. I think that's dungeon bricks, so it won't break. Cool, so I can just keep dropping bombs and damaging them all. Okay, I should be able to deal with the rest of the remaining thingos. If they take knockback. Please take knockback, please. Please. And please stop spawning more enemies. Wait, what if I use this? I'm gonna test. Will the slimes still hurt me? Yes, 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 they will. Okay, so that's not the best. This is really annoying. Okay. So we have now made it in. So that's the first step complete. We're actually pretty close. We just need to kill off the remaining slimes, and then we are good to go. Okay, we've made it down. Venerated Dryad's Tomb. Material. Although Dryads are supposed to be returned to the soil on death, the council makes exceptions, as it always does, for the most respected of Dryad warriors. And it can be crafted into an unlimited house enabler. Lovely. So, what's all this? Oh, it's a chest. It's a chest. It's a chest. Falx Natura. And what's this? Applies a barrier on the player for a minute with 5 charges. If the individual so wait, interesting. That's actually really good. So it's like a utility item. And this, the Falx Natura, is also really good. And what's this? In here, enchanting stones. We needed those. And falling leaf headgear increases melee and throwing damage by 6%, critical strike chance by 7%, and dark damage defense by 10. That's actually really good. I'm going to use that. And I believe this is another one of the same structures. So maybe we can get some different gear. And we definitely need more mana to use this. Another one of the same weapons. Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop, that's a hard mode enemy. That's a hard mode enemy. That's a hard mode enemy. Okay, I killed the hard mode enemy. Okay, good. And we got the chest plate. Increased dark defense by 12, melee speed by 14, and throwing velocity by 10%. Okay, pretty good as well. So we might be able to find the pans. We try hard enough.